Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Georgia's offense will be the first up today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers?
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Makes the catch. It's Frazier.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Keeps it on the draw.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On first down, it's play action. And it's caught on the crossing path. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. Look out, room to run here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Lagway. Let's reel in. It's Porter. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, he breaks free. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just throwing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's an important first down on that running play.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. First and goal, handoff. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. He's going to hand this off. Makes the defender miss. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
It's a short completion with a big tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Contact as he threw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using his legs, it's Smith. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Here's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And the Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup. They are off and running.
That one moves the ball across the 40. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The punt goes out of bounds. That's a great job. They'll spot it down around the 5-yard line. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down here. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking to pass here on second down. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as he can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big third and goal.
Looking to throw on third and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Here's the second down play. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On 3rd and short, try to pick it up on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Back to throw. It's Stockton. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Breaks into has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That's caught. It's Porter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Dropping back, it's Lagway. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Dogs. And they jump on top here in the second half.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The sure hand. It's Porter. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the 4th. And now the try for the 2-point conversion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep on the scramble. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit, but whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a play into the end zone right here.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Behind the line, it's Frazier. 0 running run, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
Well, it's official. I think I've seen everything now. A fake field goal on 3rd down. It's not the way I would have gotten the first, but give them credit. It worked out.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Pressure is coming. He lets it go on the move. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Frazier. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. The tight end has got it. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. The clock is still running off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it.